The best gaming keyboard can transform your gaming experience, providing more fluid movement with customizable actions and a great tactile response. If you spend a lot of downtime playing PC games, you'll want to make sure you're rolling with the best keyboard to complement your playstyle. When it comes to the best of the best, the Razer Huntsman V2 Analog is a tough act to follow. Its analog mechanical keys provide one of the most satisfyingly clicky tactile experiences there is and feel absolutely fantastic to use. Key actuation is fully customizable. Key presses can be customized with dual macro programming, and of course it's decked out with gorgeous Razer Chroma RGB lighting. However, if a top-tier Razer gaming keyboard is a bit beyond your reach, you can find plenty of budget-friendly options like the Roccat Magma instead. It will bless you with a fast and responsive performance and quieter key presses. Suitable for fans of intense, high-octane gameplay, it's an absolute steal for the money. If you're building the best gaming PC, it stands to reason that you'll want to equip your setup with the best gaming keyboard and the best gaming mouse. And finding the right keyboard to meet your demands could cost you hours of time and research. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best gaming keyboard in 2024 and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. And as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. Razer Huntsman V2 Analog. Combining the latest optical technology and Razer's analog mechanical key switches, the Razer Huntsman V2 Analog is good enough to get a 5-star rating from us. That's underselling it. This gaming keyboard delivers the best typing and gaming experience of any keyboard we've tested in the last few months, with extremely satisfying tactile feedback and a wrist rest that's designed to let you game for longer. It allows actuation point adjustments between 1.5mm to 3.6mm in increments of 0.1mm, which is a blessing for any competitive players. And it boasts dual macro ability, so you can program 2 actions on a single K-press across different pressures. Rounding those features out are the most comfortable wrist rests we've ever used and a built-in twin cable. As far as keyboards go, it's sitting on the expensive side of things, but it's definitely worth it. Number 4. Corsair K100 Air Wireless. The Corsair K100 Air Wireless might have blown away the likes of the Logitech G915 and Razer Deathstalker V2 Pro in terms of performance and features. It isn't going to be for those who need something kitted out or want to save money on gaming peripherals, but as a premium option, it certainly gives you a lot of bang for your buck. It's not just thinner and better to type on, it's also a lot faster with that 8000 Hz refresh rate, making it terrific for esports. Feature-wise, it boasts media keys, hotkeys, and dedicated macro buttons, as well as its ability to layer different RGB lighting effects via the iCUE software. Performance-wise, we found it to roll out incredibly fast responses, even when you're slumming it at 2000 Hz. Combine that with a pre-travel of 0.8mm and your key presses are registering long before the key bottoms out. You'll find this low-profile keyboard to be incredibly responsive, whether you're a casual gamer or a pro. The Corsair K100 Air Wireless might have just blown away the likes of the Logitech G915 and Razer Deathstalker V2 Pro, which is saying a lot, and for not much more in price. This gaming keyboard is thinner, faster, better to type on, and comes with a lot more features. Number 3. Razer Deathstalker V2 Pro. Razer's Deathstalker V2 Pro, a low-profile gaming keyboard, boasts some impressive specs, including a short travel distance of 2.8mm and short actuation of 1.2mm. If you get the linear optical version, you might say it's a better version of the beloved Logitech G915. This is a comfortable keyboard, and true to Razer tradition, it's also robust and extremely versatile, thanks to its 3 connectivity options: Bluetooth, USB wired, and 2.4 GHz wireless, quick access buttons to quickly go from one input to the other, and a full key programmable design. The low-profile design is a treat as well, as are the floating low-profile keycaps that really bring out the best in that highly customizable chrome RGB lighting. Finally, this may be one of the best gaming keyboards right now, but it's also a pleasure to use for productivity. We've tested many low-profile keyboards, but the Razer Deathstalker V2 Pro may have just beaten them all with its short actuation distance, ultra-low latency connectivity, and its low-profile linear optical switch that feel fantastic to type on. Whether you're gaming or typing, this gaming keyboard does most of the work for you. Number 2. MSI Vigor GK71 Sonic. In a sea of full-sized gaming keyboard, choosing the best for you isn't going to be straightforward. However, the robust MSI Vigor GK71 Sonic is an easy choice if you're searching for something fast. True to its name, it's built for speed and, therefore, fast-paced titles. It comes in 2 versions, one with a red switch and another with a blue switch, with the blue switch version being the model we tested. The blue clicky mechanical switches require slightly heavier presses, though not by much, but they do have a shorter actuation distance of 1.4 millimeters. This can be a double-edged sword, as we found it easy to accidentally activating a key when we got a finger resting on it. Still, the switches themselves are also incredibly fast and responsive, made for pro gamers. And while the software is a bit minimalist, there are several features that give it value. There's a unique dual-touch volume wheel that delivers a surprising touch of convenience we didn't even know we needed, and a plush wrist rest that keeps users comfortable. A fantastic new entry of the full-sized gaming keyboard variety, the MSI Vigor GK71 Sonic may just be the right option for gamers with the need for speed, thanks to its fast actuation, back-to-basics software support, and conveniences. That non-customizable fast actuation can be a bit of a double-edged sword, though. Number 1. Corsair K100 RGB optical mechanical keys are the new mechanical. They've got the longevity and speed of optical switches and the satisfying tactile feedback of mechanical keys, making gaming keyboards like the formidable Corsair K100 RGB the best of both worlds. This kitted-out gaming keyboard is fast, long-lasting, and a pleasure to use. During our tests, its 4000 Hz polling rate, high actuation point, and consistent key presses make it ideal for twitchy gameplay. That blend of gaming performance and quick shortcuts may be enough reason, especially for streamers, to pick it up. Of course, there's more here to enjoy. Features abound include USB pass-through, 6 dedicated macro keys, a multifunction ICD control wheel, and that epic RGB lighting. It's not a cheap gaming keyboard, but it sure packs a love in for your money. This keyboard comes with either Corsair OPX opto-mechanical switches or Cherry MX speed switches. Both options are built for fast actuation. Our review unit uses the OPX switches with a 1mm actuation point, a 45 grams actuation force, and a 3.2mm travel. Those distances are a fair bit shorter than the common Cherry MX red switches. The combination of these fast switches with a new 4000 Hz polling rate is intended to make sure your computer registers your keystrokes incredibly quickly. The combination of a short 1mm travel is paired well with the 45 grams actuation force, as it reacts quickly, but it's not so easy to press down that we perform keystrokes anytime we rest our fingers on the keyboard.